My name is Mike, and I am a workaholic. I started this alternative rock band in 2004 called Rosedale, and I'm still all about it. I usually put together a team of musicians and travel around North America playing shows and inspiring kids, young and old. Sometimes, when I can't assemble a team, I'll do it myself. I love what I do, and I'm proud to say I'm finally able to make it my living. Music has always been a part of my life. I can still remember getting my first cassette tapes when I was 4 years old and jumping on beds learning how to sing along and perform to them when nobody was around. My family was very surprised the odd times I'd come out of my shell and sing along to the Weird Al tape word for word in the car. I always wanted to learn to play guitar, but my mom forced me and my brother to learn piano first to gain a better understanding of music, and I'm glad she did.
Not so quick. Hey.
Sports were also a huge part of my life. Weekends and after school were busy with hockey, basketball, golf, and skateboarding or snowboarding. At 12 years old, I got my first guitar and I was hooked. I started listening to punk rock records like Dookie, Enema of the State, Penny Bridge Pioneers, All Killer No Filler, as well as rock compilations like Big Shiny Tunes and anything on the Tony Hawk Pro Skater video games. Pretty soon, I was writing my own songs, and I'd convince my friends to get guitars and drums so we could start a band. We'd carry our crappy amps to each other's houses or walk down Rosedale Avenue to the local music store and practice what we wrote on pricey equipment we couldn't afford. 2 EPs later, everyone else in the band grew up and moved on. It seemed absurd to me. I still had this dream, and it grew stronger every day. I wanted to get Rosedale on Warped Tour and turn some heads. In 2012, I released Rosedale's debut album, Real, by myself, and set out on the Vans Warped Tour, all by myself. I'd drive all night, set up facing the lineup, play to the early crowd in the morning, then set up my light show and play to the departing crowd at night. After a couple weeks, I was invited to play inside on stage. This dream was finally coming to life. Since that summer, I've been touring all corners of the US and some of Canada, releasing new online content and continuing to develop my sound and show. The most rewarding thing about this independent lifestyle is not so much the freedom to do what I want and all the fun of traveling around this beautiful continent. It's the inspiration Rosedale gives to others. The ultimate DIY message. Commit, sacrifice, create, and above all, sustain. You really can do anything if you truly love it, and nobody can represent you better than yourself. That really speaks to me.